Alright, previously we got 200 turns of gameplay in. The sound effects are a little loud. Let's reduce those a little bit this time. Alright, so overlooking we have Attila's court, Gwangju, and Tuba. The original plan was to do some early conquering, but we found our neighbor was the Zulu.
Uzokwenzani lapha?
Decided to turtle a bit and focus on other things, other wonderful things here on Emperor mode. When we started the whole thing off with somehow managing to grab the Great Library. What a time we've had. Now, last we heard, Askia here was marching on a sneak attack at me, and they seem to have been piling up around here. They haven't actually attacked yet, but we can see their men starting to poke out. We're sitting here strongly at #1 in literacy. We're the biggest, we're making the most, we have the most food, which we need to sustain all this. We're sitting strong. Let's see. Let's go get that plastic. We're working on our factories right now. We ended up with a ton of coal, like I think 14, soon to be 21 coal. We're trading it away for cash right now. Pick up the factory and a new great person. Lucian. Make me a thing.
I fall back on falsehood, but falsehood of a most consistent variety. For I now make the only true statement you are to expect, that I am a liar. This defense is, I consider, a full defense against all imputations.
Very well. And we are exotic over most people with our 14 briefcases. See. Alright, this wants writings from different eras, different civs, not me. I have 2 of me, so different eras, different civs that are not me. Let's dump off Charles Dickens and Lucian. And Lucian. Or, yeah, that works. There, it's good. Extra 2 briefcases. Otherwise, we're in a pretty defensible position. If they were to come this way, with the Great Wall in effect, they'd have to take many steps through all my wall of crossbowmen. If they come through the north, they have to fight through the crossbowmen, the city, and a Gatling gun. So we're in a pretty good spot here. We have our religion, Attila's Antics. It's alright, but Gao over here is being a real pain, spreading his religion. We might go kill him. We have a lot of cash. So for those who may be just recently turning in, we This first one here is tutorial of sorts. We're gonna do a whole lot of these. New great artist. Draw me a picture. I've seen turbines. Not many. I've seen a few turbines. They look a lot cleaner than that. That looks like a college kid just kind of put a... Let's put that on your head. Plop you down right there. There's my national defense. Alright, next we're working on... Culture-wise... More science from trading posts. And 17% more from universities. Bringing that 33 up to a clean 50. So 278 science. 309 per turn. Alright, we have public schools to buy now. You have one there. 327. Eventually we'll turn over to great person focus. Figured 20 pops is where I move off of food. Wouldn't hurt to make that last caravan. Siam.
ยินดีต้อนรับ
You stop that. He's working. He's killed a few spies. Alright, in 16 turns we'll have our 3 factories up, and then the next big thing will happen. Like, MPs are tough enough, they could go head to head with musketmen. But next turn, upgrading this musketman, they're no longer gonna... MPs...
It is well that war is so
cannot
terrible,
handle
or we should grow too fond of it.
a rifleman. So let's go ahead and upgrade that. .34 strength. So we have now safely protected. I mean, if they were to come at me, I'd probably want a second rifleman for right here. But we're gonna make a bunch of you soon enough anyway. Well, not you. You'll pay for this, Askia. He made it a little bit harder to invade him. Himeji Castle is the one that gives you 15% bonus for fighting within your own lands.
Kumu
Well, I've already denounced you.
Sabay Nigo
I might be trying to antagonize him. We're in a good place for a defensive war. Despite being... he's number 1 and we're next to dead last. Alright, factories up here. quickly toss up a musicians guild. Yeah, 20 people, and then I'll turn onto Great Persian Focus. For pretty much the rest of the game. Yeah, getting them angry.
Uzokwenzani lapha?
Ah, the coal's done. Pals, Sejong.
안녕하시오.
You have nothing,
계속
actually. You're
해보시-
broke. Hachikuri?
Imatatang munashkangi.
You're broke. Hong Kong.
ยินดีต้อนรับ
You have money?
เรากำลังฟังอยู่
You don't need coal. Okay. Trebuchet is not a problem. We have cannons. I think he has open borders.
Inka runakunaka wakaychinmi kay makipurayta. Inka runakunaka wakaychinmi
You
kay
want coal?
makipurayta.
How about
Inka runakunaka
4 gold? Yes. I have more coal than I need. Enjoy. Okay. Now there are a lot of basic buildings I have not built here yet. Pick up the porcelain tower. Can I reduce that? I can. Four extra turns off. That's okay. Get that scientist going. Pretty cool looking rifleman there. Riflemen still only attack the hex next to them. Surprised they haven't come after me. They're both planning on doing it.
The nations of the West hope that by means of steam communication, all the world will become as one family.
What's the cheapest unit here? I want to send him exploring. Now, when you have a spy at a place, you can view it to see what they're... You can see everything about the city. What buildings, the wonders... how much they're making, including what they're making at the time. Can be helpful if you think that someone might be going for a wonder. Six turns till the factories are up. Beautiful. Let's send the knight. We're gonna put what's his name? Sinan here. We're gonna put him to rest. I'm gonna save him to grab a wonder real quick. I have only 5 turns left on this one. $451 turns until our next person here. Because we're on production focus. Now that we get science from trade posts, I want them to start building them. Especially in jungles, where I get science already.
동지여, 우리는 상의해야 할 것이 많고 서로에게 얻을 수
Sounds
있는
good.
것이
See you all milling about in there. Alright, turn 225. Biggest armies. Actually, they're only above me by a little bit. All in all. Alright, off you go then.
ยินดีต้อนรับ
So I told him to stop, he kept going, so now pointing out to everyone he's a rude boy. I'm going to destroy the diplomatic possibilities for anyone here. Alright, this caravan is ready. Do any of you want a trade route? No. Don't even feel like trading with any of you. We'll just go... Yes, Sam. Nah, Samarican. You're in the hot zone. This way, towards Quebec. Ah, next policy. 1 gold from science buildings. So 75 gold a turn. 84. So that one's netting me 9 gold a turn so far. It's okay. This one we're not going to end up using because no one else is doing going heavy science. Sejong might, but he is very far behind somehow. But when we get all of them, we get a free tech.
สวัสดี
It's gone friendly. Is that what that said? Pachacudi has made Petra. So yeah, Pachacudi made this garbage place to spend the last 100 years working on Petra. And the AI probably knew there was coal there, because they cheat. But this place is going to grow pretty quickly now. Now Pachacudi has gone or Ramhakong has gone friendly. This either means that he's a little worried, which is very unlikely with my army the size it is, or he's trying to bait me. They can be dishonest. Alright, so our factories are up. Asuka's planning a Shaka. Now, if I were to click this, I could let Shaka know. I don't care to do that. If they fight amongst each other, that's even better for me. So now that I have 3 factories, I can now pick an ideology and get 2 free culture boosts to it. So what we want to do, you could look at the details of the trees, but really it's war, tall, wide. We're going tall. We only have 3 cities. We're going freedom. So now, we click down here. We can head over to the ideologies. And you can pick several tiers. So we need 2 tiers of two a level 1 to get 1 level 2. We need 2 level 2s to get 1 level 3. And that's how we'll end up boosting up. Now, what I had mentioned that you need briefcases and culture to protect yourself is that down here is public opinion. Other ideologies are going to push on because no one goes freedom. So when everyone else goes freedom and their tourism and culture are pushing against our ideologies, it's going to hurt my happiness a lot. So I need to make sure I'm making sufficient amounts to push back against them. Otherwise, I could be hurting and actually have to change. So first thing I want to do, another 25% to great people. And specialists only consume half the amount of food. That would get my cities up there, the last boost. Other people don't really go freedom, so this one's never good, really. If I was hurting for happiness, I could get 9 happiness from this once I have all these up. Oh, you can't always get mint. Mint requires gold or silver. If you use your spies in city-states, that could be okay. And National Wonder, that's like the heroic epic, and make all the Hermitage, all that jazz. We're gonna go with the food. Or 1 culture. We're currently making 88 culture. That would give us like 6, 7. Food or culture? We're pretty big already. We'll go bigger later. So yeah, culture. Yeah, that's almost 10 right there. Alright, so we've never even built walls in Batuba. And we're still not going to. Amphitheater's up. Iron produces +1 more production. Yeah, that sounds good.
สวัสดี เราเชื่อว่านี่เป็นข้อเสนอที่ยุติธรรมสำหรับทั้ง2 ฝ่าย ท่านคิดว่าอย่างไร
Now, at this point in the game, you need to start being careful about open borders. Because if they have more tourism than you, they could start to hit you hard. I think I'm top of the pile in tourism right now. I'm not. Siam is. Things always seem fair when we look back at them, and it is out of these inaccessible tower of the past that longing leans and beckons. I don't understand why he doesn't read these. I'm the only one who's picked an ideology because I got there first. When everyone else, when they get there, they're going to only get 1. We got a whole free culture just from doing it. Oh, there we go. Sistine Chapel. Extra bonus. Putting the man with the turban next to the family portrait. To Ragusa. Let's get that last caravan. It's a singular turn. Alright, 2 turns. And scientist, okay. Let's just burn him.
Nothing is particularly hard if you divide it into small jobs.
Placeable parts gives us great war infantry, which is the next upgrade from rifleman, up to 50 strength. It's ridiculous. Military base, which is the next set of walls. And the Statue of Liberty, which is what we're going for next. Requires freedom, which we have, and 1 production from every specialist. And a free social policy.
The only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
This French-made statue is incredible. Oh, we have a new spy, because we've reached a new era. So let's send you off to... yeah, off to Seoul. I lied. I want you in the Zulu land. Alright, court's now in session. I said embargo Songhai, he said embargo city-states. He's going to say no on voting for Songhai, obviously. He's going to say yes for... Now, I have enough votes, I control this. He's going to say no for himself. So if I go... like this... we'll see what happens. Alright, next up, after replaceable parts, a good one to grab is... I want archaeology. It's only going to take a few turns to get to it. Archaeology will let me get a lot more tourism. By that public school. Up to 83 science in my 3rd city. It's beautiful. Yeah, they're lining up here. Bring it.
Joyfully to the breeze, Royal Odysseus spread his sail, and with his rudder, skillfully he steered.
Well, that's really unfortunate that they passed this, and they split their vote just enough to make Embargo Songhai was not passed. They did pass the city-state, so now I have to send all my caravans to civs. Alright, so we're going to repeal that. That is what we're doing next. Alright, let's send this to... send it to Mashu. It's going to hit us with Catholicism. And give him a lot of science, but... we could afford it. He's not a threat to us. Ends up being a lot of pressure, but... Alright, so now city-states are in. Your allies now count towards your delegates. So I have one ally. Songhai has one, and Inca have one. We'll be friends with them soon enough. Yeah, I can reach... hold on. Caravan. I can reach Busan? May as well. Pachacuti, you want to renew that?
Imatatang munashkangi. Chaika.
You want aluminum? Sounds good to me. 19 turns. Now, even though no one else is going freedom, no one else probably will go freedom. I'm still going to use this to get this because that's 19 turns. Now it's 4. Now it's only 4 turns. Now it's much more reasonable. Korea.
안녕하시오.
Stop that. And another great engineer right here, so Nikola Tesla. Well, now we vote for a host. I want to vote for me. I want to be in charge. Then we might take a little bit of time and get the basic buildings here. We'll see.
The winds and the waves are always on the side of the ablest navigators.
Very incredibly powerful boat. Not something we'll see in this run. Come head down here, Nikolai, and take a nap. So everyone's just going to vote for themselves for the host. So it's really whoever has as many votes, the most votes. We're not hurting for anything. So now, the reason you want to be parked up against a mountain is because you can get another 50%. So that 83, he's going to get close to matching. He should be shooting up to 50%, so that's 40 more added to it. 120 in City 3. It's pretty good. Now let's upgrade you to Great War Infantry. World War I infantryman. Alright, you're up. Let's grab the Opera House, sure. Alright, so Ram Hung Ha he just popped open a Golden Age. Good for you. They're not going to attack me now that I have a Great War Infantry. I may have dropped to the bottom. They see this unit. He could single-handedly beat most of these units. Oh, our first great musician. Now, we don't have anywhere to put him because I haven't built an opera house yet. So I'm going to slap him here, tell him to go to sleep. Mirabai. In 4 turns, he'll have somewhere to put his music. Shuffle around all you want, you're not scaring me. See, now that we've reloaded, you see that it properly reaches out and grabs that oasis? Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, tempest-tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. This is incredible. Free social policy is great, but a production from every specialist? But every single one is just going to give science and production. Like when I'm ready to drop off of getting food, We're gonna be in a beautiful place. That free social policy, I'm gonna use that to finish off rationalism. Get that free tech. So we want flight or radio. Flight requires oil, which is up here in biology, or refrigeration, depending. So I'm not going to bother with flight. Radio, though. 33% more culture. And Broadway.
The whole country was tied together by radio. We all experienced the same heroes and comedians and singers. They were giants.
And 33% of 123 is a lot of number. Eiffel Tower also gives you just a boost of tourism. Which is a really weird... It lists it, and then below it says it also gives you more, which is what we listed above, too. It's kind of dumb. So, for the tourism, we're going to grab the Eiffel Tower. Slap that down to 5. Making 48 faith. Alright, hey Rom Kong Kong, do you want
ยินดีต้อนรับ
would you like some iron?
อย่างนั้นหรือ
No? You want horses? No?
สวัสดี เราเชื่อว่านี่เป็นข้อเสนอที่ยุติธรรม
You
สำหรับทั้ง
want-
สองฝ่าย
You want
ท่านคิดว่า
nothing.
อย่างไร
You're friendly only by words here. Oh well. Maybe the Great Wall doesn't work in water. I feel like it did, but maybe it's because the AI is really weird about moving in water.
Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it.
Alright, so now we can build archaeologists, which once we find an archaeological dig site, we slap them on it, and they can pick me up some more stuff for there. Museum's the next upgrade from Opera House. And I did not pick up exploration, so I can't grab that one. Alright, let's pop that open. Let's grab plastics, because immediately after replacement parts, replaceable parts for 50 strength, great war infantry, you can go straight to just infantry for 70. And they're pretty much the beef for the rest of the game. And the next level science lab, right here. There is a single one in my land, which I just upgraded, sadly. Oh well. So you can't buy archaeologists, you have to train them. I'll take 4 turns, make one, slap it over here. Looks like there's another one up here. You can grab ones that are not in your land too. Right, the opera house is done. Sing me a song. Oh, with the music of the game off, we're not going to be able to hear these tunes. Sorry about that. You can always look it up by the name. Let's see. Hydro plant. Hydro plant is going to give 1 production for every tile next to a river.
สวัสดีเราเชื่อว่านี่เป็นข้อเสนอที่ยุติธรรมสำหรับทั้งสองฝ่ายท่านคิดว่าอย่างไรแน่นอน
which is all of these four. And if I buy these 6, I'm just gonna buy these 2 tiles so they can upgrade those as well. We live only to discover beauty. All else is a form of waiting. Just, you know, almost double my tourism. And a free artist. And a new artist. Alright, make me a new art. Long painting. Anywhere, any bonuses? Nope, all the thieving bonuses are full. Got that monastery. Next up, give me a scientist. I want Broadway. Take a turn to make the windmill. Get some more production going. $18 is enough. Yeah, let's go to great person now. 18's enough, people. $442 science. All those trade deals are done. New culture. Alright, level 2. If we were in danger, we could pop open 6 foreign legion infantry. They're pretty good, like, melee units. Comparable up there with infantry, and they get a bonus for fighting in lands outside of your own. Or is it within your own? Either way, they're pretty tough. They get bonuses. If you're in danger, this is okay, and they're free. And then 6 units stalemate is free even once they die. If you're hurting on happiness, you can get happiness from hospitals, medical, last water bills. If you're also in danger, you could boost your city. Specialists produce half the normal amount of unhappiness. We're going like full specialists. That's all the people in the little things. Landmarks produce +4, the appropriate yield, or 15 production when building military units. So these 2 are amazing for what we're doing. So like our academies would then produce 14 science instead of 10. But we're gonna go the unhappiness here, because we're going full specialist soon. We're gonna need a second one of those soon enough anyway. In another 14 turns. Alright, archaeologist, let's send him. Gonna want to send him here and there. We'll go there first. And we'll alternate between archaeologists and filling up the rest of what we need here. He did the right thing and spammed impies. $14 production in this city. Ooh boy. 26 there. Let's just compare that to our homeland of 45. Alright, so going out over here. We're just gonna have to start digging. Have at it, y'all. Oh, there's one right here, too. All over the place. And I want to buy research labs because they're going to take a while to make 500 hammers. So I need to save up like 3k for it. Something like that. Anyone actually friendly? Who wants coal? You want
เจ้า
coal?
บอกว่า
You want more coal? No. Horses and iron?
ไม่
Oh wait, you said okay to that?
เจ้าบอกว่า
No. Hey Sejong.
안녕하시오.
Coal?
하여
Well,
동지여. 우리는
Sounds good.
상의해야 할 것이 많고
Pachikuti,
Ima tatang muna Shikangi.
you want all of this?
Chaika.
You're willing to give me F and all for it. Okay, take it.
Shinamika.
I looked at the elephant, and the grumbling began. I really feel like guys with bows and arrows would be more effective than men with long spears. New musician. Duke Ellington. Yeah. Nowhere to put you right now, though. Let's throw down Broadway. Broadway will give me places to put people. Wait. Oh, 2 instead of just the 1 here. Yeah, 13 turns of that. I hate having unemployed pops, but I want to get Broadway going. Bye, Ife. We'll be friends again someday. Very
เจ้า
well.
คนต่ำต้อยจองหง
Bring it on. You're gonna have to walk through this to get to me. Oh no! My archaeologist! Oh, they burned my archaeologist. Alright, first. Science.
Ben, I want to say one word to you. Just one word. Plastics.
Plastics. Alright, that's going to defend us single-handedly. And let's go ahead and see if we have any uranium on the map. So let's take a look at these elephants. They replace the knight. And they're basically a lancer. They replace the knight. They receive a bonus against other mounted units. 25 attack bonus. Let's go ahead and boost you up to a infantry. Significantly more powerful. So that elephant, 25, 70. World War II infantry. Oh, my archer he ran away. Beautiful. Go hide. And you can shoot over the mountain. Explosions. Well, yeah, if we're gonna wait for the war to finish, may as well go do this one then. As long as they're still using units weak enough that I can hurt them with crossbowmen, I will. Just use crossbowmen. So if I resume the old position of slapping him, swing him around, and fill this with archers. Alright, so 165 science, 215 science. And of course, Ramhyong's all his deals went away. Meaning I have my stuff back.
Imatatang muna si Kangi.
You want coal? No. You want iron? No. Sejong. Want coal? Want iron? You want iron?
동지여, 우리는
Enjoy. Don't know what you're using iron for anymore, but it's all yours. Oh, there's an elephant here. Bad news, bears. No, my archaeologist. I didn't notice it. Quickly, run over there. I had you safe in the city, too. Right, they slide forward. That works out good for me. He didn't move. He just sat there. Very well. Bye. So I do not upgrade crossbowmen to Gatling guns till I absolutely need to. Oh no, poor elephant. These Gatling guns against that elephant. I don't have open borders with Zulu, so I can't do anything. I can't attack into his land. He has, I'm sure they have open borders. You should give open borders to the guy who wants to fight me. Oof. Vicious. We'll have somewhere to put you when Broadway's done. And because of the Great Wall, they're still going to be shuffling in. So none of my units require coal. I'm only using coal from my factories. So my factories are not going to get a debuff.
Aeronautics was neither an industry nor a science. It was a miracle.
Planes. I could start building planes if I have oil, but I most likely don't have oil, so. Yeah, we can look at that here. No reduction on factory just because I'm out of coal. Coal is really good for, like, naval units. We share a border with Romkong, so I could punch through here. Okay, he didn't burn down my chocolate, so that's good. I want to give all the experience to my crossbowmen. If I can help it. My last chance of making them useful. So this elephant burned my coal, which is why I'm low on it. So when you're in enemy land, you can burn their tile and gain some health back. Just throw up walls. It takes 2 turns. Eh, not bad. No, you can keep working. You're safe. They could be attempting to flank, but they're gonna have trouble regardless of where they go because of the Great Wall that's still in effect. Until I research dynamite. He could come too. They won't. They're gonna be very hard to get through this. Okay, elephant's down. You get back to work. Worker, go fix that. Everyone open fire on the elephants. Did that not in the best order, but... Alright, so Franker Zed here. I crossbowman from the start of the game, my first archer. Now he's at level 3, he can pick March, which he heals every turn, no matter what. Barrage 3, though. There's a very good reason why you want to specialize in one of these. And if he can level up again, I'll be able to show off what that is. Move up the infantry. Move Franker Zed up, so he can shoot at the elephants. I can move you into the city, sure. For some reason, he's just standing his musketmen there, so yeah, why not? They're actually fighting back. Took our first damage. Alright, turn 250. Most gold in reserves. Not really indicative of anything. Yeah, I want to tear down the trade post to do that. Put you in the city. And here go the infantry. Hey, Pachacuti, do you want to,
Imatatang muna si Kangi. Chaika.
no? You don't need any more coal? That's fine. Opera House. Alright, so what that means is that they just became allies with... Science became allies with them, so now they're gonna send their men up here at me.
Ungavuma ukutayisa.
Sure. You wanna pretend to be friendly, that's fine with me. Hey, we met Bratislava. Welcome, Bratislava. Be my friend. Now, every turn I want to check to see if... No, 123? Okay, so they're not going to not be allies anytime soon. There's a chance that because Ragusa is maritime and not militaristic, they may not even come at me. I did lose my caravan, though. I may lose more that are going that direction. Which is unfortunate. Hey, you be on guard over there, then. That's how I kind of would expect a match against infantry to crossbowmen to go. Alright, and we all stand back and wait.
ยินดีต้อนรับ
Only 7 gold. No. Alright. Zulu is marching against someone. And the Zulu's plotting against me, so... Odds are it's probably me they're coming after then.
ยินดีต้อนรับ
In which case, yeah, war's over. They throw us out of his borders.
สวัสดี เราเชื่อ
Oh, Romcon. He got it first. Oh well. Alright, so if the Zulu is coming... I'm going to want to reposition. Yeah, infantry, I like giving... I like giving the medic thing to infantry. Let's plop you down right here. You're going to be an impenetrable wall that no one's going to be able to get through. Could even use a second one. Yeah, put a second one right here. While I would have let the fight keep going, I don't want Ragusa tearing my caravans apart and burning my land. Yeah, protect the aluminum. We don't need it, but it's just stand there. So soldiers-wise, the Zulu is number 1. Although they're only 30,000 ahead, and that's with low units, so they have a lot of weak units. I want to view... Finally building your workshop. Gao is just straight making gold. Do what you gotta do. Now, with enough ranged units, they could poke at him from afar. But he's tough enough that I don't think they're going to be able to do anything damaging to him. Alright, next culture boast. Now, half food from specialists. Sejong, Al, buddy, you're broke. Why are you always broke? How are you doing so badly up here, all alone? Shaka's made it to the industrial era. For reference, Shaka making it to the industrial era means he has crossed this line, while we are pushing into the atomic era. Heck yeah, Siamese spy dead. Alright, next up, let's get another engineer. And... the music's not done. I have a lot of things to catch up on in this place. Yeah, sure, a bank. Now that the caravans aren't gonna be able to do as much as before. I forgave you. You already lost your recruit. If your recruit gets killed, you'll eventually recruit a new one.
상의해야 할 것이 많고 서로에게 얻을 수 있는 것이
want horses.
많소.
You'll eventually recruit a new one, and they'll start off as a recruit and have to work their way back up from the different ranks.
Inka runakunaka wakaiching mikai makipuraita.
Sounds good. Like he's a 3-pip. These two are both 1s. Broadway is a main artery of New York cultural life. The hardened artery. Pretty great musician, and spaces to put more music. Oh, Duke Ellington's playing Duke Ellington. Or he's playing Caravan. Again, with the music off, we're not going to hear these. I'm sure you could look them up somewhere to hear the sounds.
There's a basic principle about consumer electronics. It gets more powerful all the time, and it gets cheaper all the time.
Very incredibly powerful, like, best ranged boat in the game. Asuka's playing against Shaka, like they're ever going to do anything about it. And culture costs reduced by 10%. So that would take off 250, which would be a take off a whole turn, and 8 more culture. Looks great. Let's go. 15 turns. 27 turns. Yeah, we'll stick with production. Eventually, we'll calm down and get some of our normal buildings. Probably afford the next research lab. $13.50 for the next one. All right, next turn. Enjoy your science getting caught up there, Cusco. Just throwing you like 30, 40 science a turn. He is bottom of the barrel. He's behind by 13 techs. Another great scientist.
The unleashed power of the atom has changed everything, save our modes of thinking, and we thus drift towards unparalleled catastrophes.
Alright, so now it's going to reveal uranium if we have any on the map. We can begin a national wonder to be able to build atomic bombs, and the science gets even better.
Progress is the realization of utopias.
So, we've reached the atomic era. Still not the end of the game, but we're sitting up there very pretty. And plop you down right here. And we get another spy. So this one gets to go over to the Incas. Your capital is not your most prosperous city. Interesting. Kill the Korean spy. Awesome. Alright, new science. Now, in order to build an actual atomic bomb, you do need dynamite. You can't go straight for nuclear without dynamite. So we're gonna like edge along the top for a bit. And we're just gonna let the top go, because we're gonna delay destroying the Great Wall as much as possible. Pick up that research lab. And we actually don't have any uranium here. There's a lot of uranium in the Zulu land, which is scary. Might be worth reaching out and taking Nombaba. Not otherwise. I don't know where that knight went. So this is what this is good for. I have a knight, he's just, you know, out sailing. We don't worry about him. Let's get that last caravan. And then an archaeologist, because this will consume the archaeologist. This is his entire career.
이제 나의
I forgive
백성들은
you.
누가
I killed your spy, that's punishment enough. You coming, Zulu? I'm ready. The world's into the modern era because either half have reached the modern era or one has reached beyond it, which is me. Right, let's move you over to Attila's court. You hunker down. And the host is going to be me. Although he's getting up there in votes thanks to his city-states. We'll start getting the city-states on our side soon enough.
Inka runakunaka wakaichingmi kai makipuraita.
Sounds good, buddy. Very generous. We're all about helping you out at this point. See, it's up to 8 now.
If the brain were so simple we could understand it, it would be so simple we couldn't.
Alright, so we actually have oil? Wow, we have oil within our lands. Well, we managed to grab, like, all of this desert. Very well. At least get some science from him. No, not to Siam. Yeah, we'll get that last caravan up here. Okay, so once an archaeologist is done, you can either create an artifact or a landmark. And this is an ancient era, so one culture per era older than this civs current era, so this is max. Ancient. Beads, the Incan beads. So I'm going to pick this one for the culture boost. Because this will eventually be doubled by the perk we're going to pick. Once we get the really good ideologies, we'll go back to patronage. Send the next archaeologist up this way to finish this one. And then there's another one over here. They're hitting me with great profits. Eventually, my religion will come back. We're gonna lose our gold. It's fine. But being this religion now, I should be able to buy, yeah, buildings with faith. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tell it to do that. We're making a lot less faith now, because before each of the world wonders was giving us faith. You're 42 hammers, you're getting up there. Alright, so first, they want to embargo me. No one can trade with me. And they can pass that. They have enough votes combined. That would hurt my trade a lot. Getting 57 from trade. So if they're going to embargo me anyway, I need to repeal the city-state so I can still trade with them. I need to repeal embargoing the city-states.
동지여, 우리는 상의해야
Yeah, let's be friends, Sejong. Sejong the Wise. Fight me, Zaka. But I mean, I will just take... They all voted no except for me. Inca and Korea have my back on that. So we... Okay, so... We gotta reset our caravans. We can only... I can only trade within myself now. Because we can't vote for either... We can't trade with either one. Archaeologists can't cross into land, huh? You need open borders for that. Alright, propose... Repeal... Embargoing me. Do I have any more antiquity sites? Yes, one right there. I'm still the only one with an ideology. No one else has made factories. I've been trading them plenty of coal. Bring it. Let's go get some coal. Or some iron. Iron. Coal. Let's go get some oil. Now we're trading food and production hammers between our own 3 cities here. Guess I could throw down another city. I could grow it with caravans. Put it on this hill here. Nah, that's fine. Chikudi's going against Shezong. Now I will share this with him. You leave my buddy alone. You two start fighting. It's gonna make him even more broke.
동지여, 우리는 상의해야 할 것이 많고 서로에게 얻을 수 있는 것이 많소.
Why can't I ask for open borders from you? Maybe I already have open borders with him? Defensive pact. You fight him, you have to fight me. And that means if Zulu comes after me, they're technically fighting him over there. Although that's not going to be a big deal. Inca. Stop it. Where is that one? That was over here somewhere, yeah. Head over here and get it. Wait, did this manage to sneak into my land? Yes! We reached out our tendrils and grabbed this marsh. You, stop what you're doing right now. Go get me some uranium. Which means you make the Manhattan Project. We're going to make 4 atomic bombs and drop it on Zulu's capital if I have to. Probably drop it on you just because.
Inka runakunaka wakaichingmi kai makipuraita.
Why is this doing that? Do I already have open borders with him? Hello, welcome back, Franker Zed.
And homeless, near 1,000 homes I stood, and near 1,000 tables pined and wanted food.
Franker Zed here doing strong. Reached level 3, or level 4. Triple bonus for rough territory. Standing the crossbowmen behind the World War II infantry. think the only unit we've lost this game was the Hunnic Archer who was sailing in the ocean, got beat up by barbarians, and the Scout who walked into the line of fire. Neither of which I was actually controlling. These two keep trying to fight me against my Great Wall. The Great Wall won't go anywhere until I research dynamite, so... no, we're not going for a culture win. I think we just happen to have the most briefcases. You know what? That's not a bad idea, actually. Another Grey Engineer. You know what? We're number 1 in science. I was thinking of a science victory at this point. Send Attila the Hun to space, but maybe Attila's culture. This might be... I'll go science, and when... I'll just wait to hit that final button to see if I can win the tourism victory. Which will be difficult, seeing as everyone hates me. But we're still rising. 113 turns, and we'll win Korea. 201 turns to win Zulu. Probably will require dropping the atomic bomb on these guys to slow down what they're doing. Hey, you, James Watt, just take a nap. We'll need you eventually. Can you speed up the... Actually, I don't know. Can you speed up the Manhattan Project? No, you can't. Okay. Like that even in this day and age, you're taking a... Well, I guess that's a tram, not a carriage. We're not worried about that. What we are doing is just getting any science that will not learn me dynamite. But we're going straight for the internet to double our tourism. Alright, next one. Level 2. +4 great person yield. So that means 16 Academy Science now. What else do we make? And 10 for the landmark. It's alright. 531 science. Alright, James Watt. Oh yeah, back to sleep. We'll need you for another wonder at some point. You keep threatening me. Alright, Korea's gone order, which is strange because Korea has 3 cities. They're not exactly going wide. Freedom's for like tall and great people. Order is for like wide, production focused, and autocracy is your really good one for war. Now what we are going to start seeing is that because my tourism is so strong compared to everyone else's, he's going to start to take happiness hits because of it. So I can now see everyone else's happiness. So Korea has 12 happiness. He's taking a 4 hit from me. If he goes too far unhappy, he'll have to switch over to freedom. Alright, City 3 is doing really well. 140 science. Grab that. Let's grab the hospital. 5 more food. Keep boosting you up. You're about to overtake the mainland here. Oh, and it turned out Machu was placed here for the sole fact of making Petra. It took him 200 turns to make it, but he eventually made it, and then the city is growing good now. The AI is weird sometimes. Maybe the AI, but... Come to me, all who labor and are heavy burdened, and I will give you the rest. So now culture is going to be a little bit cheaper, and I get more culture from it. The AI probably also knew that there was going to be an antiquity site and coal here. 2 antiquity sites. Alright, next up. We're out of wonders. We have done okay on wonders here. You know, Broadway, Cristo Redentor, Eiffel Tower, Forbidden Palace, Great Library, Great Wall, Hagia Sophia, Hanging Gardens, Ironworks, Leaning Tower of Pisa, Mausoleum House of Canarsis, National College, National Epic, Notre Dame, Oxford University, we are Basic Palace, Porcelain Tower, Sistine Chapel, Statue of Liberty, and the Temple of Artemis. Here on Emperor. And every one of our specialists gives us science and production. So time to go great person focused. So we can get these guys cranked out. We're up to turn 272. In the 1800s. You know, World War II infantry in 1800. Let's start to build some of these basic things. Like, I never built a market here. So, first the forge. Boost production. Alright, dig over here is done. Now, you're so far away, we wouldn't be able to work the improvement. So we're going to create an artifact. Artifact is just a piece of something that will give me Ife Classical on Modern. So in order to do the museums, they need to be both the same era, same civ, or both from civilizations other. So let's trade out Zhang Huan. Or, yeah, this. Ife Classical, Songhai. Oh, both art or both artifact. Okay, I only have one artifact, and I only have one art, so. Gotta read those very closely. And that ate the archaeologist. Are there any more within my borders? There's one more there I can reach.
동지여, 우리는 상의해야 할 것이 많고 서로에게 얻을 수 있는 것이 많소.
Sejong, are you okay? You're roboting a little. So I have need for one more archaeologist.
Inka runakunaka wakaichingmi kai makipuraita. Inka runakunaka wakaichingmi kai makipuraita.
Maybe 2 if he'll let me come in here. That'll upset him though. If I dig this in his land and then take the artifact for myself, he'll be upset. Yeah, he's regretting coming after me. The Zulu, they have a bit of an army here. They made a lot of impies, which is what they should do, but they didn't use them. So now you got an impy staring at a World War II infantryman. Yes, connect the uranium. The glowing spots in the ground. Alright, we got a forge. And that's it for production, so. 50% of cultures from World Wonders is added to tourism. Yes, go. Make that hotel. Everyone wants to visit Attila's court.
สวัสดี เราเชื่อว่านี่เป็นข้อเสนอที่ยุติธรรมสำหรับทั้งสองฝ่าย ท่านคิดว่าอย่างไร
You're not going to give me open borders. Alright. Off with you then. I'll do this with or without your open borders. It would be a shame if they declared war now because of my man right here. Alright, turn 275. Most sciences. 55 for me, and then behind that is Science Civ Sejong at 50. And then they're all sitting at 44, 45. Attila the Hun. Science Mastery. Alright, oil. We can now start building planes. Hmm. 5 turns, and then 4 turns plus the mine, so in 10 turns we can start building nukes. And I'm tempted to take Nobamba because there's...
동지여, 우리는 상의해야 할 것이 많고
You want everything
서로에게
from me.
얻을 수 있는 것이
Nah, I don't need science that bad. I'm doing okay. I don't want the Zulu to get access to this uranium. They're a long way off, but I don't want them to have access to it. Because they'll use it. Cusco is making a museum. Burundi is making stock exchange and an arsenal here. No one's building any wonders, because I took them all. Korea. Korea, buddy.
안녕하시오.
Alright, this one's done. And are you within range of being worked? No, and... no. Alright, so you are an artifact. Let's put both those artifacts into a doubloon. Right, that's the artifact. There we go. An extra bonus here. There we go. Don't usually get this lucky getting all of my bonuses set up. Just wild. Yeah, I see you taking that. I was working on that when he declared war on me.
이제 나의
I forgive you.
백성들은
Bring it, Zulu. Don't just stand there posing. Look. Look at the numbers. My ward. Askia, where did all your soldiers go? Have you been at war with Zulu? I've had like the same 10 soldiers the entire game. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you're new, so I had the same 7. Oh, and I do have that knight who's out there scouting. Hey Sejong, you want iron?
안녕하시오.
You want iron, real bad. Alright,
동지여, 우리는 상의해야 할 것이 많고
sounds good. How about
서로에게
coal?
얻을 수 있는 것이 많소.
Yes, you want coal.
동지여, 우리는 상의해야 할 것이 많고
Alright,
서로에게
how
얻을
about
수 있는
oil?
것이 많소.
No, no oil. You're not far enough along to need oil. Alright, so up here, 7 turns to go to boost that. After the hospital is made.
In nothing do men more nearly approach the gods than in giving health to men.
Additional trade route I can't use. This is incredible. It took like 2 extra turns off. So, despite 1600 sounding like a lot, even at the end of the game, I would keep creating works if you have space
All
for
for
it.
one for all. That is our device.
This he reads. Just because if you're going tourism, you gotta really pump it out. Like, Songhai is still right behind me. Oh, so he's got 8 unhappiness from this. They're very unhappy. Because everyone's so happy here in my cultural tourism-filled place. That people are like, hey, this can't be cool. And we have nowhere to stick this, so... Yeah, you've reached a point where you're one turn away from some things. Yeah, just have at it. Now, this is a beautiful one, a free social policy, and 50% culture. And 2 works for music, but it needs to be built on the coast, and we're on a lake. I could throw down a city here. Actually, there's no place to put one. All these are too close. Maybe on the oil? No? Yeah, meanwhile in the Congress, they have embargoed all city-states and embargoed me, so I can't trade with anyone but myself. Could start building planes. If I'm gonna do that, then I want the armory, so let's just... I never built your research lab, huh? Get the hotel up. Sure, I never built that. You're on great person focus? Yes. Beautiful. So, great person-wise, we're looking at 14 a turn, 16 a turn, 18 a turn, 33 a turn, 8 and 28. Beautiful. Yeah. Get pissy. That's fine. No skin off my back. I have completed the Manhattan Project.
Uzokwenzani lapha?
You say rude things about me, I'll say it right back at you. So yeah, my money took a hurting from not being able to trade. Ah, you're getting pissy too. Thanks, Zulu. Oh, thanks, Zulu. Thanks, Sejong. You got my back.
Gumo.
Hey, Pakachuti, you want to be friends?
Di mana siya kaskangi?
No? Oh well. That's why I didn't get that research lab. My cash flow stopped. I already have caravans I'm not using. Oh wait, I have one available. Okay, so let's get that last caravan going.
Sawadi. Di mak.
Why are you guarded? Yeah, I'm making everyone's... I made all the wonders, so yeah, you're gonna be upset over that. Now, level 3. 34% tourism from cities with a broadcast tower. That's gonna be all of them. 4 more influence per turn with city-states you have a trade route with. Normally, I go straight for this, and I start winning all of the... I get all of the city-states on my side. However, we need to unembargo ourselves before we can do the city-states. So I'm going to go with the tourism, despite not having a broadcast tower yet. We'll get to it. We'll have a broadcast tower in every city. Don't worry. I have 7 trade routes available. Won't let me build the trade route. Alright, whatever. You insist. I never even built a market in my main place here. Opera House. Well, we can't build nukes until we get the research for it. You want to go after Pachacuti? No. No, with all the rude boys on this land and this world, and you guys are gonna fight each other. All right, riflemen. All the MPs have upgraded. Well, not all of them. That's a bit better showing. That's gonna give my crossbowmen problems. Up to 96 tourism. I can. We have a Gatling gun. When you upgrade from crossbowmen to Gatling guns, they lose their 2 range and they can only attack one hex. So I always leave them in crossbowmen till at least fighting riflemen. Because if I can get him the bonus, then that's going to make a big difference. Oh, the great work. Quite the picture. Research lab is 400 more. So Shaka is playing as me. Shaka is launching a surprise attack. I wonder who. Unless he cycles around this way, we are going to be fine right here. We have enough defenses with these 7, 8 people. The crossbowmen will have plenty of times to pick away at the riflemen. While these 2 just stand there as rocks. Because they've lost their range units. Alright. World religion Islam. I don't care if that is the world religion. I need to unembargo myself so I can make money again. Very well.
Ozosvimba. Ngisho nawe imbala. Ayivive.
He is hyped. Let's boogie. Can we get a diplomat there? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I got the uranium. Alright, so, run away? Run away? My poor worker, he's doomed. Run into his land. He won't expect that. Well, I never built a worker this game, so that's fine. Let's begin. Plinking away. You hunker down. Alright, so what else we got going here? Oh, so because of the defensive pact, at least he's also at war with Shaka. Nominally. Alright, so Islam is the world religion. Alright, we repealed it. Good. Yes, that is which one that is. Bum 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 bum. Alright, so now we can start trading with other people again. The first thing we want to do is actually undo oh, yeah, historical landmarks. Yeah, get a war bomber going. And the Hermitage for 50% more culture. 50% more culture in this city. It's okay. Wow, everything finished at once. Beautiful. There's not even a castle in this place. Because it has a beautiful 69 defense. Yeah, bombers. You're coming at me with your riflemen, your impies, your musket man, your crossbowmen, and planes from the sky. Note, the Great Wall is still in effect, so they're gonna have trouble getting through this area. They shot my Gatling gun. Oh, he doesn't like that proposal. Probably because he doesn't have any landmarks he's worked yet. Or he's just not planning on going on a culture. He's not been doing culture, so he's not cool with it. Hey, he survived. Alright, now run this way. Hey. So this needs to be both art or both artifact. If these are both art, or both from civs other than the city owner. So I need to trade away Jan Lieben. Why not? Both art or both artifact, both from the same era. Okay. And either both from the city civ or both from civs other than the city owner. Alright, so I need to trade away Jean Juan for a Songhai. Jean Juan. Oh, there we go. Different civs, different. Good. We got that bonus there. You just hang tight. And defend. Oh hey, a great general. Great generals, what they do, if you plop them on a place, then that becomes a huge defensive buff, and anyone around it takes a lot of damage. 30 damage per turn. Now, if you just have them standing near other soldiers, then they'll get a little buff to damage. So I'm just going to put him in this city. Let him buff everyone around. Although it'd be great to put one here and here. And if you put down a citadel, you get a strategic or luxury resource. You lose the like production you get for it, but you still get the aluminum. So you don't lose that. Excellent. Make sure they're not flanking me. No, and... Kinda. This might be an attempt to flank me. He's gonna have a long way to go to get to me. May as well bring you around. They do have cannons now. They have a range unit of any kind. Alright, Songhai has become influential with someone else. It said Songhai did, right? Oh, here it is. Because they're open borders, because they're trading, and because they're the same religion. We're getting there, though. 74, 35, 24. I'm picking on the weak.
동지여, 우리는
Now, we can't make nukes until we destroy the Great Wall, so it's going to be a little bit till we do that.
Inka runakunaka, wakai chingmi kai maki puraita.
Now, this one is trying to do the work around here. This one's dead. This one decided to go on a boat. This guy is going to survive getting home, huh? Beautiful. Fire! Yeah! Finished off a rifleman. And that'll kill him outright, so... Franker Zed. This one first. Wait. You fire into the water. Franker Zed, finish him off. And we'll just shoot down them, because they're not going to be able to punch through this. Like, even with all those bonuses, they're not going to make a dent in my infantry. They have to walk all the way around. Now, trade routes. We're back to Busan. And Paris will just hang out here to give the bonus to the crossbowmen. Let them plink a little bit harder. I wonder if he'll attack or try to move one more step forward. Yeah, they're sending actual soldiers. No, they're shuffling. Beautiful. Yes, he's gonna survive. He's gonna get home. How did he start here and make it home? Are they gonna try to go all the way around to the capital? Go hang out there for when we're ready for the next wonder. Yeah, if we were to move forward, then we would lose our defensive bonus and then be attacked by the city, which, as you can see, a city with 46 defense, I could probably take that with crossbowmen. But this guy, the infantry is so tough, he could manually just punch down this city himself and probably win and take it. So a whole bunch of one-range Gatling guns would not be able to do as good as these crossbowmen are doing. With them having to move one turn per, they're not getting many. They're not really getting anywhere here. Alright, Hermitage is up 243 culture a turn from this city. My god. You know what? I haven't built a market yet in this in my capital. Let's put up a marketplace, sure. We've reached 20 people. 21 people, actually. Where are they going? All my defenses are up here, all 7 of them. Maybe make a 3rd infantry to sweep this up. Like one for the National Guard. Yes, start trading, get real money in there. Why are you out of the city? Get back in the city. You there. Stop it. You know, I'm gonna put a fort here. I don't need this farm. Just to guarantee, a fort is just a basic one that a worker can build, and it gives him a more defensive boost when you're sitting in it. Yeah, keep shuffling forward, see what happens to you. 2 engineers just waiting to be built. Oh hey, even more gold. No, I need that extra infantry. How much is an infantry? I will just buy an infantry. I'm going to send him up here to wipe them. He uses promotion to heal. They continue to just kind of shuffle around. Although, I could just sit you here. And they'll have to walk through this corridor.
Only within the moment of time represented by the present century has one species, man, acquired significant power to alter the nature of his world.
Let's just stand there, and I'll take care of everything. Takes a lot to damage these guys with crossbowmen, but they add up. And Great War Bomber. We're here. We have a plane. So land unit or cities. We clearly want the land units. And their command is strike, so. One health. Alright, and we're doing fine, so let's move on to... We're doing good on happiness. We need more caravans. Okay, so Shaka's pieced out with Sejong for everything he did to help. They attacked the infantry. Bold move.
Inka runakunaka wakaiching mikai maki puraita.
I accept. Thanks, pal. You can afford it. I'm sending you money with my trade routes. And this one guy is gonna just keep this chokehold with all these soldiers. Just slamming against the Great Wall. And Tomachu. Let's keep all my caravans out of the danger zone. Second bomber. So what you can do against bombers is have anti-air units. A cannon is not an anti-air unit. One thing you may notice is that I guess you just take some operational damage whenever you attack. Vulnerable to enemy aircraft. You get a range of 6. They're using medieval warfare. Well, late medieval. Early gunpowder. And impies are still in use. Beggar's head. Boom. Then you just hunker down. He either has to attack one of these, in which case he'll lose, or they have to keep walking through it. Askia is plotting against Shaka. This would be a good time for it. I am depleting a lot of his manpower. Let's get that research lab going manually, because I'm not going to be able to afford it anytime soon. Get that 156 science to get 50% more. It's going to be alright. Oh, you've reached 20, so let's move you over to Great Person Focus. So with all the buffs I have, every one of these guys is going to give an extra production and science. And add to my great people. There are still more wonders to get, so there are worth holding on to. Like the next one's coming right here. The CN Tower is very expensive, but it puts a broadcast tower in all cities for free, plus a population, which endgame's amazing. 100 turns right now for it. And happiness. It's incredible. And the broadcast tower alone gives you culture, a slot for music, and 33% culture. We're low on food. Let's grab a hospital. But these late game ones cost so much that I just start stacking up engineers for it. Alright, Siam has gone autocracy. Well, they did invade me once. Ooh, it's a lot of riflemen. You might need a hand. Maybe a second one to plop down right here. Just shut this wall off. Shut this door off here. Alright, so. Well, let's see how that's affecting them. Siam has 40 overall, and they're pretty happy because they're making some amount of tourism. For now, we'll see. They are 15 unhappiness because everyone's so happy here. 6 happiness overall for Korea, so they're still alive. Alright, the bomber. Let's see. The rifleman in our lands, I see. Gwangju is starving, yeah. We're running out of food here. Oh, you're on production focus. Right, because I had you making the Manhattan Project. Now you're fine. The only one you can attack is that one, so I don't want you killing that. Alright, next policy. This will be good once I get everyone else to turn to freedom, but not yet. And I'm not hurting for happiness, so let's go back to patronage. Start heading down this tree some more. Not that I have the money right now to give the city-states, but it's there. Like if anyone's on the border, yeah, you're on the border, so 22. Oh well. Guess I should start sending the plane over this way to help. If I can get Ife on my side, that would stop all of these guys from being a problem. So then they have to deal with this. Siamese is marching against someone. And the Siamese is plotting against me. Alright, so they're also coming my direction, which means they have to come this way. I highly doubt they're going to march all the way around this mountain. So they're just going to run into the same roadblock that the Zulu are. That's fine. No problems there. He's willing to dip out. He has 65 more gold, so no. No peace yet. I want all of your money. I'm going to destroy all of your men on defense and then take Nobamba. He's now looking at Shaka. Shaka is losing a lot of soldiers. We'll continue to trade everything with Cusco. I'm focusing the cannons because they're the only ones who can target more than one range. Which means they're the only ones who can actually deal damage to my infantry. And not immediately explode. Jeez. Bam! That'll kill him. So you go first. Get your turn in, and then kill. Or just let them be, yeah. They're not hurting anybody. Oh yeah, definitely. You put your melee unit in the water. Good, cool move. Another caravan. Can't get our money back up to speed now that we're allowed to trade again. Alright, Hanoi is allied with Shaka. Hanoi is all the way down here. Hanoi is not a problem. That'll do. Enough rounds of this, and my crossbowman will level up. The next level up is really good. At least the next one for Franker Zed there. Alright, Great War Bomber is leveled up. I can either get more range, or, like you want to do, double down on your bonuses. Oh, you're going around. They're wising up. That is the plan. The next level up for the crossbowman is one more range, which will give the crossbowman 3. If you upgrade that crossbowman into a Gatling gun, then he'll get +1 range. So he'll then the Gatling gun will have 2. And that'd be a very impressive Gatling gun. If they actually reach my capital and start doing any kind of damage, I'll just take his peace deal. Keep doing that, Siam.
Gumo.
I wonder if this one guy can chase down all 3 of these riflemen. Oh, and Songhai took over from the Zulu, so they're not even friends anymore. Okay. Oh, yeah, they ran away. Maybe they realized taking one step at a turn all the way around wouldn't be great for them. Because this is all my land here. Yeah, they keep stepping in just far enough into my land to boot me out. And pillage. So I don't want to trade with any of you, because you're about to attack me. Yeah, so I'll just send... I'll send food to Guangzhou. You're hurting for food. You don't have your 20 people yet. Where'd that army go, huh? Huh? Another kill for Franker Zed. My phone's just blowing up for a moment. Sorry for the silence. Apparently there's a state of emergency as this hurricane is coming through. Good times. So if the stream cuts out, it's because the power went out. I'm not dead. It's just electricity. Happens in old farmhouses. Alright, we're not there yet. 8 more turns to the CN tower. Yeah, 1 more culture add to this. Toss another one on the pile. Alright, and they're back. I haven't beaten them down to being the bottom of the pile. Whoa, Korea! Korea! Alright, so Pachakui's plotting against Sejong. Hey buddy,
안녕하시오.
just to let you know, Pachakui's coming against you and he's marching right now.
Imana.
I want to view Cusco. Yeah, Songhai's definitely going culture this go. Just weird to see a warmonger go culture, but then again, I'm taking Attila the Hun to space. Maybe. We'll see. The Great Wall, definitely necessary if you're planning on being rude to anybody else. It is fantastic. It has done a lot for this. And no one can reach anyone else, so we all just wait. Caravans are back up, money's starting to flow. Good times.
동지여, 우리는 상의해야 할 것이 많고 서로에게
I'm gonna
얻을
say
수 있는
no
것이
because you're
많소.
about to be attacked. Because you're about to be attacked, I don't want to be dragged into your war and have all my caravans explode. Sorry, buddy. Interest you in some oil in these trying times? No? How about
동지여,
atoms?
우리는 상의해야 할 것이 많고 서로에게 얻을 수 있는 것이 많소. 동지여,
Hal,
우리는 상의해야 할 것이 많고
be chill. What are you trying to make? Cathedrals. So, get the monastery going. I'd like my religion back. My religion was getting me a lot of faith and a lot of culture. Alright, you're hurt enough that you can rest. Take a few turns off. Alright, the fort is made. Oh, they burned my spices. Rude. How much are you willing to dip out?
Uzokwenzani lapha?
33. And iron for whatever reason. You know what? I'll take that. 33 gold a turn's gonna do much. Thanks for playing along, buddy. They didn't burn the uranium. My worker was in here when the war started, and then stealthed his way home. Beautiful. The Incas have gone freedom. Weird. Never see anyone go freedom. Oh, another engineer. Beautiful. Well, he won't be feeling any pressure from me then. You're fine right there. Yeah, go fix this. And go to sleep, yeah. Just rest. 664 science.
เจ้าคนต่ำต้อย
Very well.
ของเราจะทำให้เจ้าเสียใจกับความอวดดีของเจ้า
He's usually a very peaceful guy. Alright, bring it on. Hong Kong, Samarkand, and Ragusa. That's unfortunate, because Hong Kong's here. And Ragusa's right here. My friend. Alright, was my worker about to get taken now? No, worker survived. Run away. I'll move you down here. Alright, here comes the next round. Gotta protect again. I don't think Hong Kong is gonna poke their head all the way out to me. And he might have open borders and want to come this way. Either way, I want to send some more backup against Ragusa. Yeah, medical lab. I did just tell you to rest. Wake up. See, you have up-to-date units. Almost. Oh, my recruit fled. Alright. Let's move you over to... I don't have anyone in Korea, in Seoul. All these looking good? That's a religion. Okay, so next one open. Art from different eras, different civs. Those are artifacts. I don't even have 3 art, so eventually. Yep. Sad when the city-state is a bigger threat. Pachacudi is attacking Sejong. That was a good choice to not defensive pact with him. Alright, everyone's shooting at the... Alright, turn 300. The world's most wonderful people. How many wonders do you have? 15! Yeah, just take a step back. Yeah. No horses. Now, Ragusa being a single city, once we destroy these, they're not going to be able to do anything. That worker got away, huh? No, he didn't. He got captured. That's fine. We have enough workers. See, if I had a bigger standing army, they wouldn't be coming after me like this over and over. The AI just looks at numbers. They don't look at quality of units. Am I gonna take Ragusa? No, I want them to be there to be able to trade with. They have coal and cash. That is it. So if I decide to win by the vote, I want them on my side. If it looks like Siam's going to win by the vote, then I'll start taking away the city-states from him. That's how I usually see Siam win. And the warmonger penalty means these two won't want anything to do with me if I take Ragusa. Heck, as far as I know, this entire game, only one city's been taken, and that was this one from the Zulu. Because every war has been, for the most part, against me. Alright, one of my caravans went down. And I think we're good defense-wise here. They're not going to be able to take Tuba. Not with this. Not through the wall, where they have to take one step to get closer. Yeah, make a garden. This is something I should have built a long time ago. So let's take it one more turn. 22 people, and we're still boosting every 13 turns. The Koreans were like 10 techs behind last I saw, but they do have bombers. Now, the techs behind is misleading because I'm going very expensive techs right now. Even at my science, though, the very most expensive one is 14 turns. And I have a bunch of these that I just never picked up because I don't want dynamite. I want the wall to stay intact as long as possible. Alright, next one here. Yeah, so all of Ragusa's men have ran away. They realize that going into the Great Wall is not a good idea. That's through Ragusa, so let's not do that. Yeah, let's trade with Gao. They haven't fought me at all. They just postured. .92 defense on this city. Woof. But I think if I wanted to, science seems to be in the bag. Alright, any allies? Give me some science. He wants me to replace that worker. Game, no, you don't understand what's going on. We're making okay money. We're making okay everything here. Let's boost that some more. And then we'll switch over to the CN tower and come back to cash. Okay, you're attacking Bucharest. Alright, do what you gotta do. I just pledged to protect because I could. They got away with my worker.
The more we elaborate our means of communication, the less we communicate.
True story.
I never think about the future. It comes soon enough.
Alright, so we have reached the final era. We're gonna grab the internet, so double our tourism, and then globalization, and then we'll probably have to grab dynamite. But when everyone's making... When I'm making 112, which is almost double the number 2, doubling this is gonna be ridiculous. Alright, so we've beaten Korea in culture soon enough. Oh, they're unhappy. You don't usually see that, where city-states' happiness come into effect. Kind of want to go after them just to get my worker back, but turns out we didn't need the help after all. You can go home. Go back to your spot. Yeah, we'll keep picking on you. Alright, we want to change you to the CN tower, which is 24 turns. Even at my production, like, as fast as I could go. So then we slide in James Watt. Drop that down to 6. And while no one is... Does town defense increase their damage? Yes. So this number, it scales in proportion to how much damage they're doing. So every buff and every wall you get, and every castle and all that, if I were to have actually invested in that, these would be doing even more damage. So 24 down to 6. It's pretty good. I'm just gonna hide in this city for the little time being. Alright, what else we got going?